Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks. My name is Shridhar. Today, I'm going to talk about how we're using generative AI to boost sales for e-commerce players, right? Now, Flyfish transforms your e-commerce using consultative sales AI. What is consultative sales AI, and why is it important? Now, if you look at your e-commerce performance today, in fact, the research clearly shows that 7 out of 10 customers are expecting some kind of real-time guidance and help online when they're actually buying, right? And more importantly, consumer search behavior is drastically changing. They're no longer using just a couple of keywords. They're asking simple questions. And this is, again, post-ChatGPT world of consumer search behavior. Now, they're saying, what accessories will go well with my green dress? Or I want skin lotions without vitamin C. Or I'm looking for lenses to shoot wildlife with my camera. Stuff like this. Now, the question is, how many e-commerce sites out there can handle this kind of nuance? Let's check it out. So we went to a range of e-commerce websites, across fashion, cosmetics, and even consumer electronics and so on. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples. Now, here is a cosmetics example. Here, I went to the largest cosmetics brand out there and asked a simple thing, which is skincare lotions for winter. It's not even a full question, right? And it threw at me 176 product results, and all of them are anti-aging creams, nothing to do with winter. And similarly, in fashion, I just went to the largest, again, one of the largest fashion retailers, asked for long sleeveless olive dress. How complex is that, right? It fetches no matching, even though they have, and throws up some irrelevant pants and slacks, right? That is the state of affairs. Now, consumer electronics, you go there, and I've just asked for, let's say, again, one of the largest consumer electronics companies in the world, cameras for wildlife photography, simple thing. And then it actually throws at me very basic cameras which are used for video blogging. If this is the state of affairs for some of the largest e-commerce sites in the world, what about yours? Are you able to handle this kind of nuance which the customer is having right now? A lot of people, previous panels, are talking about consumer insights, customer engagement, all of it, right? But when you're spending so much time and money in bringing the customer to your website, and if you don't engage, and you're actually driving the traffic away, and that is money down the drain. So that's exactly where Flyfish comes in with consultative sales AI. We can actually provide right product advice based on customers' context needs at that point of time, the moment of truth. Now let's see Flyfish in action. So this is one of the implementations that we're doing for a large cosmetic brand. And here, is it 1 second? So if you just play it here, yeah. So, I'm just going to put in, I'm looking for a new skincare routine. If you try this question in any of the website, they won't get it. Flyfish asks some information from you, saying your skin type, your skin concerns, and personal preferences, just like a beauty consultant. And I would put in a lot more context here. I have combination skin, and I've been experiencing some dry patches and occasional breakouts. It's very, very complex, right? And Flyfish understands that, fetches the right products, suggests 3 products for that routine, and you can actually look at those products, explore them, and even it can actually tell you why this particular product is recommended to you. This cleanser removes impurities, rebalances the skin, helping to prevent breakouts. That's my context, right? And you can, of course, look at other products which are recommended. You can add any of them to your cart and buy right there. And marketeers can actually use a sidebar to push products or even suggest something else in that context. Now, going beyond just skincare lotions, and here the question is, there's a reception on the weekend, and the person is wearing a long magenta dress with gold embroidered scarf. What makeup do you suggest? Now, here again, Flyfish comes back and says, hey, these are some of the things that you can look at. The reason is, they can actually, this particular one actually pop of color. It'll add a touch of drama to your makeup, complementing your gold scarf, right? So that's the level of detail and customer engagement that you can do when somebody comes to your website. It's not about throwing products at them, but actually understanding their content and being relevant and providing contextual and need-based. Right? So this is one example. I'll just show one more example. And here, this is a photography retailer, one of the largest in the world. And here, what we've done is, again, they have hundreds and thousands of SKUs there. And if you really look at what we've done here, this is a question, I'm doing a wedding shoot, I'm a beginner, can you suggest a few DSLR cameras under 3K? A lot of context there, right? And none of the websites today actually handle that. And now, we can actually suggest certain cameras and tell you why these are the right cameras. This has built-in Wi-Fi, and it has HDR movie capabilities, making it suitable for wedding photography, and so on. And you can look at the other products as well, add to cart, and so on. And on the sidebar, marketers can actually sort of promote other products or related products and do the cross-sell and upsell aspects. So here, one more question we'll try, which is, can you suggest some compatible lenses? And now we are in the context. It's not just a question to question, a separate thing, and you need to be in that flow. Here I'm saying compatible lenses for beautiful blurry backgrounds, and here are the responses. And I didn't use the technical words of actually shallow depth of field or aperture setting, right? This is where it comes back and says this has the right shallow depth of field and then the right aperture settings for you to be able to actually capture blurry backgrounds. And the last one is, how can I capture night sky with stars? Here, this is beyond product recommendations. Here, we are being an expert, right? And saying, okay, this is a step-by-step process through which you can actually capture night sky with stars. Now, it says that, okay, set the camera to manual mode, aperture to f2.8, and ISO high value 1500, 2000, and so on. It is actually telling you. So one is actually telling you how to actually write product, which customers will love it because they're missing that. They have to do all the hard work of actually figuring out what they want out of your hundreds of thousands of products. But here, you can actually help them choose the right products in the shortest possible time and go beyond that and give them product advisory or usage advisory or a consultancy around that product. So that's the Flyfish in action for you. No longer the previous examples you've seen, irrelevant results, insane results, all of that world is out of the way. Now, so let me just, so what exactly is happening? If you look at the actual screenshot of that photography advisor that we built for this photography retailer, this is what's happening. The customer question could be contextual, and it can be, of course, you can actually have a longer conversation, but our responses would be contextual. Product recommendations are always personalized. And recommendation rationale. This is very important. We're being transparent here and saying why this particular product is being recommended to that user at that point of time. This is very important. In fact, a lot of times AI just suggests something, and you just have to take it or leave it. But here, recommendation rationale actually helps customers choose better. Then e-commerce integration and cross-sell and upsell opportunities, and quick actions for custom user journeys. This is what is happening at the end of the day on your website. Now, what is Flyfish? How do you do it? So if you look at this at a high level, there is AI-powered search plus personalized recommendations plus conversational commerce, all combined into a single unified experience. And that we can deliver for you in a jiffy, right? So that is what Flyfish is all about. Now, let me tell you how does it work. It's not rocket science. It's very breezy and easy. All that we need to do is connect to your e-commerce storefront and ingest the product catalog and any other marketing collateral or product information that you have, and marry that with personalization data, train in Flyfish, configure it, and deliver an experience on web, social media, messaging platforms, and mobile, everywhere. So that's what we do. And we do it across all industries, across beauty, personal care, to many more. And and across customer touch points too. It is not just only on your website. We can do it on your Facebook ads, with your WhatsApp, and display ads, email ads, everywhere you can actually trigger this and turn every customer interaction into a consultative sales opportunity. Now, let me just play one last quick video here. This is on WhatsApp, same cosmetics experience. Let me play it. It just takes a minute. And, sorry, can you go back? Can you go back, please? Yeah. Yeah. It'll come up now. So all that here, I'm just using the same question earlier. I'm looking for a new skincare routine, and it'll ask me my personal preferences or skin type. But here, I'm going to give a different response. I have oily skin with a few dry patches, and it fetches the products right in the WhatsApp itself, right? And you can look at it, choose some things, or ask more questions, or add to cart, purchase it, or you can, in this case, we're saying, I'm allergic to vitamin C. Can you recommend a night cream? And in a jiffy, the response comes there, and you can look at it, add to cart, and specify the quantity and buy it. And this is the quick WhatsApp experience, but of course it can happen across all channels. And what are we actually trying to do with Flyfish? We can supercharge growth for you, improve conversion rates, reduce CAC, and increase repeat purchase rates, right? And that's what we do by combining the power of search with recommendation engines, personalized recommendations, and also conversational commerce. Now, and of course, your privacy and security is taken care of. Consumer data is protected. There is end-to-end encryption, and also the entire integration is non-intrusive, decoupled with your website. So get Flyfish now. Please talk to us. We're all around here. And please write to me or talk to us. We are here to help you. Thank you so much.